welcome back to the Director's Garage. Why am I throwing things? I'm your host and resident idiot. That's why I'm throwing things. I'm in a good mood today. Today was the day that the Abyss video dropped. I'm actually shooting this episode on that day, so you're watching this in the future. What's it like? Stock market up, down? Should I invest, not invest? Let me know.
That was freaky.
We had great discussions about the Abyss. I mean, that was really like on another plane, kind of. I have been engaging with you guys all day long on the feed. It's been fantastic. But today, I swear to God, it's going to be a quick hit. I am determined to get an episode down under the 15-minute mark. Folks, it's been a while. Look at these episode lengths. I mean, it's crazy. These episodes start running so long that I hate me.
Yeah.
Well, today is a unboxing of a brand new headphone that I ordered the second it came out. But it's been sitting in the wings for a few weeks. I just haven't been able to get around to opening this box. Now you'll have to forgive me as I throw shit around. This package came in a few weeks ago and I didn't remember what the hell I bought, so I kind of accidentally opened it. Not that it matters because this was never going to be a blind unboxing and I know what I bought, so let's get on with it and just open this. So here's the package. Maybe not a lot of suspense. You might already have an idea of what it is, but are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Wow! It's the Moondrop Aria. Yes, it's the Moondrop Aria. This is a headphone that caught my attention last month when Moondrop teased it on Twitter. Now, just from the looks of it, I thought, as I dump a box off, this thing looks more like a flagship to me. So imagine my surprise when it turned out, folks, this is their new entry-level IEM. Folks, this weighs in at just around $80. And you know I love the Moondrop sound. I love the Starfield. The Starfield keeps winning shootout after shootout. The Blessing Dusk, fantastic. I donated that one to my wife. I'm a good husband, you know? But none of their headphones have ever disappointed me, so I couldn't pass this one up. And who knows, this could displace the Starfield as my new budget buster top IEM. Shootout in our future for sure. Though y'all don't watch those budget IEM episodes like you do the big ones, but let's dig in anyway. Now the box has got another anime character on it, as you can see. I'm not all that comfortable with these graphics. There's something a little creepy about it, about a grown man looking at a like preteen cartoon character. I mean, I know this isn't going to get me like a partnership deal with Moondrop, but guys, it's a little creepy. So digging in, we've got, I'm going to try and save the box as best I can, but it's $80. It's just $80. So, you know, who cares what we do with the box? Who cares what we do with any of this? Look, there's a graph on the back, and it looks like it's typical Moondrop fashion. It looks to me like this is a fairly going to be a bassy headphone, little recessed mids. I mean, this is right in line with what the other Moondrops are. So let's go a little deeper now. This is a sleevey case, available at Walgreens. So I think if I just kind of shake this, it's going to come out, and this is what caught my attention. This is like the trig test that I failed over and over and over, but I just thought this is so classy, and it's a refreshing change from the kind of over-the-top plum crazy thing that the Starfield had going on. So I'm just kind of excited to see that these are the graphics they went with because it's so classy and elegant. But here we go. Let's do a reveal, and yes, there they are. There they are. There's the prize right there. This is looking pretty good to me. I mean, man, we got a nice Aria logo. We've got the beautiful graphics on the prize right there. And then we'll open it up, and, well, they still got the cheap-ass case.
Hey!
Guys, I really wish they would work on... It's functional. This is a functional case, but it's really bargain basement. So, but if I open this up, we should find a few things. We should find some tips. Yeah, we do. We should find a cable. Let's see what they did for the cable, because now that was the one thing that the Moondrop surprised me on, was that the cable was not only was color coded, but it actually was reasonably thick for an IEM that price. When you look at the Meze and some of the other super thin cables, the Moondrop held its own. So let's take a look at the case, or take a look at the cable. And, okay, well, there's no weave going on, it looks like. Well, it's got a little twisty tie. This feels remarkably like the Odin's cable. You know, $3,000. Well, at $80, this is about as thick as the Odin. Not as fancy of a weave, but I actually like the feel of this thing. This is a nylon-y kind of thing. It's, you know, I mean, it's a little crooked from being wrapped up, but 2-pin on the end here. This works for me. The cable's a win. Let's go down here and let's start getting to the prize. See if we can get this out. Okay, so this is just a punch through. Let's pull these out, and oh, they have a nice feel. These are metal design with a powder coat on them. It'll be interesting to see that if this is a painted or if it's what's going on with these. It feels kind of painted. I'm a little nervous that the paint might chip over time, especially getting thrown around. These are cheap IEMs, so we'll see what happens with that. But they feel really good. They look spectacular. Gold. This gold is picking up the light. On the top, there's a scripted aria. Very classy, very classy. We'll do the B-roll. And then there's 2 pressure relief ports, so they're going to be comfortable. No, here we go. There is something more down here. There is something more down there. And because Moondrop has this thing where they keep sending tweezers and extra screens. And here are your tweezers. And, oh, there's a little card in here. That's kind of cool. This is more than documentation, I think, than I got with them. All right, but yeah, little baby screens in there to replace. They're inside this. I mean, I don't know. I've never replaced them on my expensive IEMs. Why would I replace them on the $80 one? But, okay, so let's take a look at this. It's in Chinese. It's introduction. Yeah, we're kind of... Oh, look, hey. They did a much better job. This is all in English. Now, I will have to read through this, but yeah, very nice, very nice. Hey, Moondrop is learning, and they're actually adapting to the market, and we're eating these things up, so they should. Let's clear the deck a little bit. I'm going to post some of this away because I think we got to give these things a listen and wire them up. What do you say, right? Yeah. So here's something. On the ends of these cables, it's marked right and left, and it's much easier to read than the clear stock they've been delivering with some of these other cables. I'm much more impressed with this. So time to get the tips out, and I'm going to go with the TENNMAK turbos. TENNMAK turbos are linked below. Super cheap on Amazon, and they do a great seal and don't give up too much comfort. They're a great balance. I recommend those. So let's put them on here and see what they do. Oh, they fit fine. They feel just like decent seal, nice isolation for, again, for an $80 headphone. So I'm going to go with the Canon N8 today. I've been going with the Canon a lot lately. A couple reasons. Number one, it's got a bigger drive in it. And the other thing is the title has been disabled on the SP-2000 and the SP-1000 for a couple of weeks now. There's some kind of revision coming to the software next month. Maybe it's later this month. So that'll be back online, I'm told. We'll see what happens. But meantime, this doesn't quite have the battery life of the SP-1000, but I like having the ability to go tube if I want to tube. We're in, and it's time to go and get a first impression. I'm going to go straight for American Beauty. Very efficient headphone. I'm getting slammed right off the bat. It's a great... Oh, Moondrop has a winner. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is right out of the Moondrop Starfield playbook, but they've refined it and somehow made it cheaper. This Box of Rain, just fantastic. Let's go down a track. This is Friend of the Devil. Beautiful finger picking off the top, and then the bass comes in, and it goes so deep. This is another killer set from Moondrop. Jerry's voice has got a nice edge on it. These are maybe a little brighter than the Moondrop Starfield. They've increased the clarity for sure. These sound wonderfully open for an $80 headphone. Like, there's some space up in this that's really nice. Okay, we're off to a great start. I gotta try something else though. All right, we're going to go to Led Zeppelin now. I'm going to do Zeppelin 2, which I don't do all the time. The first thing I'm noticing is that the reverb on this has a lot of room to it. These are a faster headphone than I've expected from Moondrop at this price point. This sounds faster to me, at least out of the box. I mean, Bonham's drums, big. And stereo effect, great separation. Let's really go for some bass. What is and what should never be. I like the bass and I like the start of Whole Lotta Love, but this one, when it what is and what should never be, when it gets to the chorus, it's a little grating. It's pushing that limit a bit much for my taste. Let me go to some Leonard Skinner. I'm not liking this. Too thin. It sounds thin for some reason. Maybe it's a bad recording. I don't know. Let's give it a stress test. This is Macy Gray stripped. It's a binaural recording. It's one of the finest recordings of the last 5 years. It's fantastic. Beautiful. Beautifully done by Chesky. This She Ain't Right. I'm going to go ahead and engage the tubes and hear what the tubes sound like, see if they add anything to it. Always waits 5 seconds and... Ooh. Ooh, they just got wider. The soundstage just got bigger. Oh. This is going to be my pairing for these. It's going to be on the tube. Totally. Ah. Yeah. Just gave it a little bit of warmth. Took a little bit of that brightness off the top. Ah. Nailed it. Just for fun of it, I'm going to go to some jazz. Let's go to Gentle Ben. This is Ben Webster. Ah, nice slow number. Slowing it down. This is called The Man I Love. It's the second track. It's just a slow, sultry jazz. And the aria is just beautiful. Beautiful synergy here. Late night. It's late at night tonight. I'm shooting. Just fits the mood. I could sit here all night and listen to this. A little Carly Simon. You're So Vain. It's a great 70s pop. Mick Jagger sings the verse on this. I'm picking up maybe a little bit of congestion in the mids. God, when the bass drum hits, it's so big. All right, I'm going to go to some Fleetwood Mac, and this is the chain. I want to hear how it handles the mids, because I'm sensing there's some congestion in the mids, which I can't nail down yet. It's handling everything great so far, but here's where it's going to get bad. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I'm all right. I'm going to stop here. Okay. The end of the chain, most people tune in because they want to hear the bass go boom, 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 boom. But to me, that's not the nuance or the thing you should listen to on this track. The thing to listen to on the chain is what happens after that, because Lindsay and Stevie start singing and screaming really loud into the mics. Chain Keep Us Together, and their voices on cheap headphones will create sort of a really garbled sound. Good headphones will keep their voices clean and separated. And I always listen to that track for how it handles the coming together of Stevie's voice with Lindsay's voice at the end of that. And this one failed the test. And the Starfield failed this test also. It tells me what's going on then, that there's still that congestion in the mids. So, okay, so what do we have here? Let's bring it home a little bit. Fantastic graphics. Like, this is the best graphics I've seen in a headset anywhere anywhere under $500. I love the look of these things. They're so classy. The feel of them are fantastic. There's a phenomenal cable. There's a cheap-ass case. But let's get to sound, because it's going to, at the end of the day, it's all about the sound and it's not the graphics. And here's what I would say. They have refined the Starfield sound to... This is just going, not with A being them. It's just listening to them out of the box. It sounds to me like they found a way to make their single driver faster. And I'm assuming this is a single driver. I'll wait till I do the sound check or something to look that up. But there's more speed going on, and it seems to be wider. Like there seems to be a little more room going on between the instruments, and that's a really good thing. That's a definite jump over the Starfield. These do sound like they brighten them up a bit. This sounds like a brighter headphone to me. Some tracks, though, like when I first played that Grateful Dead track, holy God, did that hook up. And that's a nice acoustic number with some deep bass, which Moondrop does consistently. Great bass on IEMs. No difference here. No different here. The bass is phenomenal. So super impressed. With a few caveats. I think that it does push shouty in certain situations. There's still some congestion going on really complex passages. That's not been remedied with the Aria at all. But out of the box, another winning sound from Moondrop and the Aria. They just keep killing it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick look at the brand new Moondrop Aria. Will it overtake the Starfield? Well, we're going to have to wait for a shootout. There are some things that say yes to me. There are some things that say no. I need to do some A-Bing there. But that episode's going to be a bit in our future because we have a backlog of product here at the Director's Garage. Now, up next, I have another iFi delivery that's been patiently waiting for us in the wings, dying to see what iFi sent our way, along with 2 more Audio 46 over-ear headphones, all 3 of which will be mystery episodes. I have no idea what they sent our way. So there's so much goodness to get to. It's a good thing these partners have stepped up, because with all of my purchases lately, we're going broke. So think about subscribing to the Director's Garage. It not only makes sure you don't miss any of our brand of crazy, but you're also acting as an enabler, and who doesn't love doing that? Check out the Director's Garage sale in the description below. I'm selling off a few things, save some cash over retail. Speaking of which, if you're looking for something new, you can get 5% off most purchases at audio46.com by using the coupon code Director's Garage right there, kind of. All one word. Follow the link in the description, click on that, and you put that coupon code in. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's episode, and if you're sick and tired of me, totally understand it. You can do the other thing, and I will see you before you know it. And hey, did we make the 15 minutes? God, I hope we're under.